This is a game that I do with kids. Usually it tends to be girls in the 9 to 12-year-old range, although it could work with any child that's dealing with difficult friend dynamics. I call it a Friendogram. I'm using it with a lot of kids right now in quarantine because they're feeling isolated, and so I want them to be thinking about their friendships, thinking about how they feel about their friendships, and then we can start to problem solve how to be closer to their friendships. So what I tell the child to do is to pick a color. I'm just going to use a pen for now, but pick a color to be them, and in the middle of a piece of paper, draw a circle that is them, right? Draw a pretty big circle that is the child themselves. Then I say, think of a friend. And then I say, now pick a color for that friend and draw a circle. And I say the size and the distance of how you feel about that friend. So maybe they pick red for their friend Eliza. And I say, so now draw the size and the distance of how you feel about Eliza. So maybe they would draw Eliza here. And then I continue, think of another friend. And now pick a color for that friend. Draw a circle, the size and the distance for how you feel about that friend. And maybe how it seems like they are relating to the other friend. So how close would they be to you, and how close would they be to Eliza? Would they be far away over here, or would they be in between? Would they be right next, sort of side by side? Maybe they're bigger, maybe they're smaller. So we do that for a few friends, maybe 5 or so. And then afterwards, then I go back to the friends, not really with the kid themselves, although you could. I go back to the friends and I say, okay, now let's come back to the first friend. So if this was Eliza, so I would say, think of 3 characteristics for that friend. And I might give an example. A characteristic is something like nice, friendly, mean, bossy, popular, excitable, has good ideas, those kinds of things. Usually giving some of those examples, kids can think of characteristics on their own. And then they write 3 characteristics. And the reason why I do 3 is that it gives kids a chance to explore the nuance and complexity of how they feel about their friends without it being too complicated. So that they can see that there can be ambivalent feelings about friends. You can have a friend that you feel is nice, but also is bossy at the same time. So then I do that for each of the kids, having them pick what are 3 characteristics for that child, for that friend, and then usually that's it. Then I just look at it. It gives me a sense of how they're feeling about their friendships. So if I see one really far away and small, I might say, well, what's something that would make them bigger? Or do you want them not in your circle at all? Is there a boundary that you need to set with them? Do you need to communicate with them something that didn't feel good? Where do you think this one who you're feeling close with would put you in their friendogram? So you can have conversations about it. If you guys have any suggestions of ways that you might follow up with using this activity, I'd love to hear them. Okay, thank you.